Hug or fist bump?
Good to see you too.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, come on. All right. How are you? Come on, thanks. Have a seat.
You take away the tools of the trade and almost 80% of everybody who's doing that work is stuck. They just lost.
There were a few times when I'm like, these kids are smarter than me. And they had it all figured out.
What's the most rewarding thing for having or providing that opportunity for kids?
One of the girls that worked for me, the thing what our beginning objective, our goal was, I said, I would like you to be able to run this class independently with me being not there and not having to worry one single bit. And that's what we got to.
Wow.
And to me, that felt like a win.
Wow.
A win for both of us.
It's huge.
It freed up my time to be able to expand my business, and it gave her a sense of empowerment, like I can do this. Like we worked for 6 weeks and I can do this. So that was a big win.
Let's have some fun with it. Let's make it a little bit, let's be curious ourselves as business people on what we can do with this student and what the student can give in return and teach.
As we built out the Lakota Cyber Academy, we came to our business partners and we said, should we take longer to build this out, or are we going too fast, too far? And time and again, the business partners came to us and said, no, just go, we've got you.
Yeah.
We've got your back. You're doing the right thing. You're doing something nobody else in the state of Ohio is doing, but you're right, and we've got you. And for us, it's cover, right? Like if we're gonna be innovative in Lakota, we need to be able to come to folks out here and say, is this okay? Because it doesn't look the same, right? It's not kids sitting in seats and passing a test at the end of the thing and getting a transcript credit.
Exactly.
This looks different, so
And the
we
kids
okay?
are buying into this.
Oh yeah.
Strong workforce for the future. I think that's what's in it for me in a business sense. You need to have a strong workforce, and you need to start developing that now.
And when you say strong workforce, is that strong individuals, or is that like a targeted force of workers, of employees, of leaders who are targeted in the right kind of places too, right?
I think it's both.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think it's both. You've got to have those individuals that have the skills and the real world skills to be part of a workforce that is strong for the future. You want the kids to know what they're getting into before they're actually into it. And that's where I think the real world education comes into play. The internships, the job shadow programs all help with that. Yeah. So as a business, you want to make sure that you're thinking about the future and that future workforce.
Right. One of the benefits we get is to make it pleasing for someone to want to stay.
Yeah.
I think that if we could get students to want to stay here, I think it's a huge deal for economic development.
Yeah.
Well, you think about it, these students, they're the future. They're the future workforce. And for them to be exposed and to know what they want to do or be able to rule in, rule out, means a lot, because they are our future. They're a future workforce. And if we can help them along the way, and maybe help ourselves, because a lot of times they may want to go into healthcare. They may be the next pharmacist at Cincinnati Children's. So I think it's a win-win.
I think a strong why from management or leadership into the organization is really essential. So that says, here's why we're doing this, here's why this is important. And it's not just about our bottom line, it's about our community and about leveling the playing field for kids and raising kids up and all that. I think that really goes a long way.
Well, I just got to say, for somebody who's been doing this job for a long time and in schools and education, working with people, this is the most unique experience I've had. And I just want to say thank you to each of you. We don't get these opportunities a lot. Like, we don't have a lot of chances to sit down in a place like this, and for the folks who are around the room to kind of dig in and shine a light, literally, on the stuff that we've got going on. Thank you all for the time you put in today, the time you put in with our kids, help build our programs, and keep pushing us. Like, we don't get better unless we get feedback from everybody. So,
Thanks for what you guys
Yeah.
are doing.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.